Welcome to the Sunday League Show. I'm your humble host and expat, Niko Potocznik, joined by my assistant,
co-host,
and dad, Billy Potocznik. This is a show where we talk all things football. So let's kick it off. Hello guys, welcome back to a new episode of the Sunday League Show. We got a special announcement. We're going through some interesting stuff today.
And where are we?
We are in Italy.
What part of Italy?
Puglia.
Puglia. Check it out.
Space.
If you don't know where it is, pull it up on your map, bust it out,
And we
bring
got
your
a
Google Map
surprise
up.
for you guys. Let's get into it.
Okay, so you said we have a big surprise. What is the surprise?
Well, we're down in the Puglia region, pretty close to Napoli. Not
Olive
that
groves
close.
everywhere. It's beautiful.
Yeah, pomegranate trees. I mean, it's beautiful around here in Puglia. And we see that Napoli is playing AC Milan at the Maradona Stadium.
Yeah.
In the time that we will be there.
Ooh.
So guys, we will be vlogging our trip to see Maradona Stadium and Napoli play the Northerners AC Milan.
Ooh.
A huge derby.
I'm so excited about this.
I'm so excited. Star players, the
Yeah.
Americans for AC Milan, I'll be for Napoli. I can't really do anything else.
I would like to see those Americans do well.
Yeah.
Pulisic and Musa, I hope they have a good game.
But you guys will see us vlogging. We'll try to have some fan interaction. We'll see the ultras and everything.
We'll see how it goes.
Something to be excited about.
Hopefully, yeah. We'll see. We're just going to enjoy the game. We're just going to show you some of the footage. So that kind of brings me to the question, Niko. This is kind of in your lane. This is what you love.
my lane?
Yeah, it's in your lane. This is one of your lanes. You got a lot of lanes. This is one of them. Who would be your starting 11 between those two teams, Napoli and Milan? Who would your starting 11 be?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. Who would you choose?
Goalkeeper.
Okay, start with the goalkeeper.
I'll go Mike Maignan from AC Milan.
Okay.
He's only let in 7 goals this whole season, plus his international duty.
Okay.
And he's just a great keeper. He makes saves. His save percentage is something crazy, like 75% or something.
Okay. All right. Goalkeeper goes to Milan. All right. And let's go through the defense.
Okay. Right back, I got Giovanni Di Lorenzo, 2 goals, 1 assist from that right back position. He's a playmaker for Napoli. Love him. Center back, Fikayo Tomori, the Englishman from AC Milan, the Chelsea reject. And now he is thriving. Great defender, one of my favorites.
Sorry, Chelsea.
He's a brick, and he just wins his duels.
All right.
All right. Other center back, Nathan, the Brazilian from Napoli. He is a rock. He's been playing for Napoli every 8 games, and he didn't start much last season. And so for him to come off the bench when there's Kim Min-jae, a world-class defender right now, leaving to Bayern, he's stepped up and he's done really well. Left back is Hernandez, in my opinion, the best fullback in the world right now.
The best fullback in the world.
Yeah, he just play.
Wow.
He can play left wing. He can play center mid. He could probably play striker. He can play left back. He's clinical. Love that.
He's fearless too, isn't he? He just plays.
He doesn't
He
care.
plays with. Yeah, he plays with not a carelessness, because a carelessness he'd be getting exposed. He just plays with not just an intensity and a fearlessness, but almost like a joy. When you watch Hernandez play, he looks like he is enjoying himself, whether he screws up or not. It just seems like
He's like a French Ronaldinho. He's always smiling.
Yeah,
he's high-fiving his teammates, giving them a thumbs up when he doesn't have the best pass.
I love that guy.
Love him.
Yeah.
Center defensive midfielder, somebody you probably haven't heard of, is Jonke Just from Sweden, from Napoli. He has stepped up this season. He's got an assist, but from that CDM role, you see players like even Declan Rice, who I'm very fond of, who we'll talk about later in the video. He has no yellow cards. and no red cards, and he wins his duels cleanly and then plays it up the field. He's very, very good. And I'm excited to see him play. Center mid, Loftus-Cheek. Another Chelsea reject. And then at the cam position,
Chelsea.
Pulisic. Another Chelsea reject.
Oh, wow. Are you piling on Chelsea right now? Or are these players really that good?
These players are that good. You just have to be in a better system. Sorry, Chelsea fans.
So tell me this. Pulisic, are you kind of seeing through red, white, and blue lenses a little bit? Are you being a little biased, do you think? Or do you think... So what is it about Pulisic that gets him in the starting 11?
He is able to play as the 10, the 8, the 11... anywhere on the pitch. He can play as a 6 probably. I mean, he's got 3 goals, 1 assist. I
don't know if he could play as a 6 because I don't know how physical he is.
No, I don't. He's not the
maybe
most
he could be
tall.
Yeah, and maybe he can be turned because look at Griezmann now. Griezmann's kind of redefined the kind of player he is. So I mean, and I'm not saying Pulisic is as good as Griezmann yet or anything, but how Griezmann's been redefined, maybe there is hope for Pulisic as he gets older to do something like that. But I just feel like Pulisic is so creative with the ball at his feet.
So creative, and AC Milan are so smart to shift him back to kind of the place where Dortmund's him up as an inverted winger something. Yeah. But now he's a cam, he's thriving, he's so creative.
Yeah.
And now, for my attack, it's pretty obvious. Right wing, Rafa Leao. He is so good. We watched the Juventus AC Milan game. That right back for Juventus, I'd never heard of him, but he was being destroyed. Leao just doing some Ronaldo kind of step overs and chops and stuff, swinging it in, and Giroud just.
I thought it was functional though. Like he had a lot of cutbacks where he pulled the ball back behind the other foot and either made a cross or then faked again and went back down. Yeah. And then made the cross. But I do love Leao. He's fun to watch and
player of the month Serie A last month. So striker. Victor Osimhen. I know there's been controversy the past few weeks over Napoli posting that TikTok. Can't do that. But Osimhen, he's handled it really well. 6 goals so far. Yeah. And he's loyal to Napoli.
Class. Osimhen, class.
He's able to go and come back from that.
Well, what I like about that situation with Osimhen is the nuance of it all. It wasn't, everybody's throwing Napoli under the bus, rightfully so. It was kind of a public relations nightmare, and not how you want to treat a player, even if they meant it a different way. And I'm not saying they did or didn't, but even if they meant it a different way and it got interpreted a certain way, it doesn't matter. Osimhen was upset about it, and yet he's upset with it, and yet he still said, "I'm a Napoli player, and this is my club." Yeah. And so there's a lot of nuance there, and to me that shows a lot of maturity by Osimhen, and I just like to see that because I absolutely disagree with this. This is not okay. I'm pissed off about it, and yet this is my club. I'm a Napoli guy. I love this city. I love these fans, and so that's I think more leaders need to take cues from how Osimhen handled that situation.
And here's a message to Edu, Arsenal's transfer board guy. Sign Osimhen. I don't care about the bag he costs. We need him. We need a functional striker who can assist and score.
And put the ball in the back of the net.
Put the ball in the back of the net.
You did.
If we have Nketiah as the 3rd striker, come on. And Jesus as our 2nd.
Well, then who does Napoli get? Napoli's a big club. Who do you think they want to lose Osimhen?
No, I don't. But
that's the way things are going right now. All right.
Left wing. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, Kvaratskhelia, of course.
I got him on the... Look at
Show him. Just turn around, show him.
Look at this guy.
Sorry, these chairs are metal and they're loud. There we go. Okay.
Gonna see him score.
All right.
Yeah. Love the guy.
I'm looking forward to that game.
3 goals, 3 assists.
Okay, moving on from Milan and Napoli, let's go into your top 5 midfielders in the world right now. I kind of want to know your thoughts on this. Staying in your lane and in your... forte here. What are your top 5 midfielders in the world?
My top 5 midfielders. All right. Number 5, we got Declan Rice.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
He does. And the reason being, he wins his duels. His aerial duel percentage is crazy. Mm-hmm. The way, and here's an example. I think it was against Man City. Julian Alvarez was bursting up the field. Declan Rice getting back from an Arsenal attack, winning the ball off Julian Alvarez, and he's just so good. 2 goals, scored a crucial one against Chelsea.
Yeah, it was a great goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4 is Julian Alvarez.
Julian Alvarez, okay.
Man City has forced him into the midfield. He's been thriving, 7 goals, 3 assists. He won the World Cup last year. He's so young.
Sadly, yeah.
He's so great.
Just joking. Not really. Okay.
Number 3, Martin Odegaard.
Odegaard. Seems like
Yeah.
there's a little bit of an Arsenal bias going on here. Odegaard's top 5, huh?
3 goals
I love
and
him.
1 assist. I know, not flashy numbers, but when you watch Arsenal, the way he affects the play so much, and the way he moves them along. Chelsea, he wasn't as good, but
Yeah, the more Odegaard is involved in the game, the better Arsenal seem to do, and that is the sign of a great midfielder. You know, they might overcome anyway, but Odegaard didn't seem as involved against Chelsea, and they struggled.
Yeah.
They struggled getting their rhythm going.
But still, he's up there for me. He's just so influential to our play. Yes, sure, maybe there's an Arsenal bias here.
Okay.
But I did put 2 people over him.
Okay.
So. All right, number 2, Antoine Griezmann. 7
love
goals,
Griezmann.
no assists. Atletico Madrid got him back. He is so good. Scored a hat-trick last
Wait,
match.
7 goals, no assist?
Yeah. 7 goals,
Why do you
no
add no
assist.
assist in there? That makes it not seem good.
But
If you're gonna sell him, you can't say 7 goals and no assist. I don't know if that's the way to do it. I think you just go
All right,
7
7
goals,
goals.
and then you move on with the argument.
yeah,
For why he's
Antoine Griezmann, he's so good. He just plays with a smile on his face. He's just such a good player.
love
One
Antoine
of my
Griezmann.
idols.
Yeah,
Um,
fantastic.
And number 1, can any of us argue
Let me guess.
Judy?
Yes.
Hey,
Bellingham.
Jude.
Yeah. Hey, Jude.
You are so good. 10 goals and 3 assists. The last time a Real Madrid player had that good of a start was Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham's inverting to maybe the wing or the center forward role.
You could
He's
put him
playing
everywhere. You
cam,
might as well
he's
put him in
playing-
the goal box as well.
And here's a funny story. You know the reason he plays with the 22, and that's his preferred number?
What?
When he played for Dortmund? He said, I believe I can play the 8, the 5, and... No, the 8, the 6, and the 10, and that equals 22.
Whoa.
So that's his 22 number. Now he's
That's
wearing
interesting.
Zidane's iconic number for Real Madrid. And he's playing like it.
10.
Wow. No, 5.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Zidane wore 5. Yeah. Even though he was the 10.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
it seems like you got a surprise question for me, maybe? Like we...
Surprise question. I noticed that you have something out here. What are you reading right now? What football-related, soccer-related are you reading right now?
I'm reading
442?
442's Declan Rice cover version. I
All
haven't
right.
got to his interview yet. I'm looking
Okay.
forward to that.
What have you read in there that you really kind of enjoyed so far?
I have really enjoyed the Ramsey article, a Q&A with Ramsey about his whole career.
Ramsey, who? Ramsey.
Aaron Ramsey,
Okay.
the Arsenal legend.
Have also played for Juventus.
Also played for Juventus, Rangers,
OGC Nice.
OGC Nice.
Yeah.
Got to see him play with OGC Nice.
Yeah, we did.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Which is funny. He actually did not enjoy his time in France because he missed his family too much.
Well, his family didn't come to France with him?
Nope. And so
Okay.
he said, after a year, I'm moving back to my boyhood club, who I got promoted to the Premier League, Cardiff City.
Ah,
And that
nice.
is, I respect that. a
I
lot.
respect it too. That's a great story. It's a
He's
romantic
great player
story.
for Arsenal.
Yeah. That's
yes.
great. Ah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I noticed too in this 442 is the article on Peter Drury, your favorite commentator.
My favorite commentator.
I can't believe you
He's
haven't
so
read
good.
that one yet, but he is just a
I'm trying to go in order, but it's hard to, you know.
he's one of the best, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he is just a poet, and it's just so great to go over highlights or clips from big games where he was commentating and just hearing the incredible things that he says and the way he says it. He's just a beautiful, what do you say, a beautiful talker.
Yeah.
Beautiful, passionate speaker
Yeah.
of the beautiful game. And I just love listening to him. So I can't wait to read that article. I haven't read that article yet either. I'm reading the Declan Rice article right now. So,
There's a bee swarming us right
and right now, what I'm reading, I'm glad you asked, Niko. What I'm reading right now,
Oh.
I made reference to this some podcast back, Working Class Heroes by Robbie Dunn. It's about Rayo Vallecano, the magic of this club that a lot of people don't know about. To me, this is the Madrid club that I usually root for right here. Rayo Vallecano, and they're actually doing really well this year, even though they got smacked like early in the season. They got smacked like 6-0 or 7-0 or something like that. They are bounced back and they are showing a lot of character. But this is the stuff I kind of want to get into too. Talk about these clubs that not everybody knows about. These smaller clubs with a great kind of cultural history and kind of socio-cultural perspective. And Rayo Vallecano is a great example, one of those. And so far, I'm not that far into it, but I'm really loving this book and I'm learning a lot. And it's so interesting. And I really look forward to learning more about that special club. So. Next time you see us, you're going to see some video from the game, the Napoli Milan game, and that is going to be amazing. And we look forward to that game and our time in Napoli. Love that city. And for now, anything else?
No, I mean
All
that
right.
cough, but
Yeah. Well, there you go. It doesn't spread. Don't worry, you won't get it. Goodbye from Puglia. We're going to go enjoy the day. I hope you guys are enjoying your day too.
next time I see you, I'll have read that Declan Rice article. All right.